What's up? What's up? What's up? My mind, your money business folks, it's me yet again with another video. And as you can see by the title, it's about Nvidia. Nvidia. Say it one more time, Nvidia. The stock rebounded today in the stock market after taking a steep hit on yesterday. It rebounded today. And, there's some analysts that are predicting the stock will continue to go up. One in particular is saying Nvidia is going to $165. Could that happen next month? We have, three major events happening next month. You have the elections on November 5th. You have the Fed's meeting November 7th, 9th, get 25 basis cut. After that, meeting is adjourned, and then you have Nvidia's earnings report coming out on November 19th, and they should exceed expectations due to the Blackwell chip that's being sold currently to these hyperscalers like Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, so on and so forth, to advance their AI technology and their place in the world, because there's a race to be the first in their division to do whatever it is that their company is trying to do, right? So let's get into this. It says Nvidia stock has had a several ride for the last several months. After hitting an all-time high in June when the stock first split, it went up to $140. Share prices of the advanced semiconductor chip supplier dropped more than 30%. Yeah. In August, Black Friday, August 5th, if I'm not mistaken, the stock went down to like $90 to $92, and now it's back up to, what did Nvidia close at today? Nvidia closed at $135.72, which is great, right? It says that the stock then surged again, followed by another sharp drop, and then a return to a new high water mark. And I believe during that time, people weren't unsure what was going to happen with the interest rates. I believe those with the most money invested, like investment companies, these billionaire investors, were manipulating the stock. But either way, that's here nor there. But let's get back into the article. It says that volatility is the best result of strong sales and earnings growth and high investor expectations balanced against a high valuation. Like for me, I'm in Nvidia for the long haul. I'm not trying to get rich quick by investing in Nvidia. I'm not a day trader that's trying to time the market. I'm in it for the long haul because this artificial intelligence thing is going to be happening for the next few years. We're pretty much in the beginning phase of it all, right? They're calling this the fourth industrial revolution, right? So it says here, one Wall Street analyst. Oh, disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I said that right. Or I'm not a financial planner, right? I'm just someone on YouTube giving their opinion, doing research on particular stocks that I personally invest in, and giving my opinion. But I do read articles from those that are considered experts, and we're about to get into one here. It says one Wall Street analyst thinks the bullish investors have it right, and Nvidia stock can move higher by another 25% from its recent level. Melius research analyst Ben Retzies thinks investors should buy the stock and see it worth $165 a share. Right now, Nvidia is at $135. He's predicting $165 a share. Okay, Nvidia's competitive advantage. One big assumption for Ritchie's bullish stance is his belief that Nvidia has built a competitive advantage that will last. That is true. I mean, Nvidia is doing some great things. Okay, in his new research note reported on in Barron's, he wrote, Nvidia's greatest achievement is creating an infrastructure that works at all the big clouds down to the smallest and can be monetized the fastest. It's all about making money at the end of the day, right? That advantage includes a moat created with NVIDIA's CUDA software program kit. And I've talked about that in other videos. NVIDIA has created CUDA, CUDU software that works alongside its chips. You won't be able to use any other software with NVIDIA chips. You have to, if you buy their chips, you have to use their software. Okay, while the company releases its new, stronger chips like its latest Blackwell GPU graphics processing unit, the proprietary parallel computing platforms allows customers, large and small, to still make use of previously purchased Hopper series chips. So Hopper chips are the ones that were released before the Blackwell chip, to accelerate the overall development of their artificial intelligence needs. So not only does CUDA work with Blackwell, but CUDA software that NVIDIA created also works with its previous chips. So if companies have its previous chips, it doesn't have to worry. It just needs the software and it can keep moving forward to develop their, like the article says, their artificial needs. Okay, that makes NVIDIA sticky to customers. They can continue to increase compute power for AI training while still getting returns from investments in earlier GPU products. They can still learn how to use Blackwell. And then after Blackwell in 2026, I believe the next one that's coming out is calling, what is it called? Oh, I forgot the name. Rubin? I think it's called Rubin is the next chip that's coming out from NVIDIA in 2026. But Google it, look it up just to make sure. Okay, and there's still plenty of spending for AI growth. In a recent podcast interview, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang stated the entire computing technology stack is being reinvented. We have $1 trillion worth of data centers that we have to modernize. So these old data centers have to be modernized to what NVIDIA has to offer. And he says there's $1 trillion worth of data centers. $1 trillion. And NVIDIA owns about 80% of the AI market at the time. Well, currently. Okay, NVIDIA has a hook and for much of that capital spending. It's the thrust why Ritzies thinks the stock still has plenty of room to run, and it's a case that investors should buy into. Yeah, I kind of believe him. Again, NVIDIA is doing great things. Let me see, what is Microsoft at right now? Yeah. Because NVIDIA clipped Microsoft as the second largest company in the world. Microsoft CapEx is currently $3.093 trillion. And NVIDIA's market cap, it dropped a little, but not by much because of yesterday's hit. It's $3.329 trillion. And the top company in the world is Apple. And Apple is currently at $3.524 trillion. NVIDIA is going to overtake Apple. NVIDIA's surge cannot be stopped unless there's something fundamentally wrong with the company, or if there's some type of issue. I don't see it happening because they're already selling their Blackwell chips. Billions of dollars are being made. This earnings report that's coming out, I think they're going to far exceed expectations. So the stock price has to go up. The interesting thing is the U.S. presidential elections is next month. So I think things are being held. It's like there's a lid being placed on things, in my opinion, right? But then after whoever wins the presidency, that's when the top will begin to loosen up a little bit, and the monies will start to flow in the right directions and into these good uh, blue chip stocks like Nvidia, the S&P 500, uh, information technology ETFs, so on and so forth. Because I don't just invest only in Nvidia, right? I invest into other stocks as well. FTEC, information technology, it increased today by 33 cents, closed out at $178.17. SPLG increased a little today by 30 cents. It's an S&P 500 ETF, $68.49, way cheaper than VOO Vanguard. Very good fund. I would love to invest in VOO, but it's $535 a share when SPLG is $68 a share, and they're both providing the same returns. Let me see. Year-to-date daily returns for SPLG is 23.22%. Year-to-date daily returns for VOO is exactly the same. 23 point, let's just say 23%, right? So yeah, my money goes a lot longer for me investing into SPLG. These S&P 500 are the 500 largest companies in the United States. So yeah, so that's all I have to say. Nvidia up to $165 per one Wall Street investor. One Wall Street analyst, an expert, not me. All right, so that's all I have. All right, you guys take care. Peace.